Gotta get the backup machine recording here. We'll let it get underway. Okay. All right. So let's get the show on the road and share the screen with the presentation. All right. So welcome to Opening to Your Flow of Abundance. I'm Nicolas of the Center for Conscious Ascension. So we're going to give you a direct experience of divine healing today. But this is very fluid, this webinar. But I'll read out the little formal bit because a lot of guys watch us on YouTube later. Okay. Are you here to do something very special in the world, or for the world, but can't rely on the universe to give you what you need when you need it? So this live group healing webinar is to gracefully accelerate the healing of the fear of stepping into the life you really desire. So you can quicken the process of safely letting go, opening to the flow of abundance, and delivering your gift of service to the world. Okay, that's what this one's about. But I'd like to find out what brought you here to sort of set a group intention, because that sort of drives the way it works. So who would like to share? You can just wave at me if you've got your video on, or put your electronic hand up, or just switch the mic on and talk to me so I can connect to a group energy. Okay. Who would like to go first? I don't bite. Okay, Tessa.
Hello, I received an email with an invite to come, and it felt like it was in alignment for where I am right now
Yeah.
in my personal journey. And just with everything happening, I felt like it was good to connect with other people and to join the experience.
Okay. And where are you, Tessa?
I'm in Canada, in Alberta.
Canada. Okay, welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Who else would like to share why they're here, just so I get a feel for the group? Anyone else? The more I understand what you need, the more we can attune to it. Pia.
Mm. I'm here because I had a group healing, wow, I think like 5 months ago, and I really enjoyed the feeling of healing in a group.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Okay. And where are you, Pia?
I am in Tenerife and the Canary Island.
Okay. All right. Anybody else? Teresa, or you don't look up? Well, are you a Scot? Or is that someone else's name? You guys want to share? You have to unmute.
I'm sorry, that's my husband's name,
So what's your name?
Renee.
Renee. Okay.
Yeah. Um, I have been a healer my whole life. I was always fascinated by the stories I heard in church about Jesus healing the sick and Moses parting the seas. And I'm just designed for this. I'm currently a nurse, and I don't work as an LPN, not an RN. So I made
What's an LPN, Renee?
a licensed practical nurse.
Okay.
It's just a notch down from an RN, a registered
Okay.
nurse.
All right.
I have the same amount of education, but I get less pay. And I've a friend of mine gave me the book Soul Contracts at Christmas time last year, and I wanted to make a change, and I do many other things, facials, and I'm a psychic medium, so I just wanted to expand the palette for this work, and you know put more out, be more of service of what I'm really truly about. And monetize it because where I live is very expensive. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, Teresa. You have to unmute on the you have to unmute. That's it. Kind of.
I apologize. I received the email as well, and I'm signed up to do your class starting tomorrow, and I thought it was a perfect fit for um what we're going to start doing in the class tomorrow.
That's on Friday.
Yes,
We start, we
thank you.
start, we start on Friday,
Yes,
not tomorrow. So if you turn up
yes.
tomorrow, no one's going to be there. Okay. All right. Thank you. Oh, where are you, Teresa?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, Zoe.
Hi, I started working through the Soul Contract book, and since then just did some research and kind of found this website. So just definitely guided and looking for more information and to kind of hear from you as well.
Okay. Anybody else? We have Amy, and we give you can, yeah, Amy, you can speak next to unmute your mic.
Hello, can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Well, thanks for having this seminar, first of all. And I am very, very interested and have explored different ways of, I guess, kind of uh, um, hmm, elevating, and I want to know how to work with the universe, definitely in healing, maybe myself and others. And also, I'd like to work with the energy and intuition and that sort of thing, the consciousness. And I want it to be, easy. I feel like there's so many steps, but maybe it's just something that's simple. So we'll see. We have to learn here.
Okay. Thank you. There's a lot to divine healing, but in the end, it's quite simple. It's about aligning to the higher self and ask and you shall receive, essentially. So yeah, that's what it's about. Okay. All right. Anyone else want to say hi so I get a feel for you, or we'll just proceed? Just put your hand up or just switch the mic on. Everyone else is okay? All righty, let's get underway. There's no one else. And you can always message in the chat as well. Just got to find the chat box. Okay. All right. Dina says her relationship with abundance is a bit of a roller coaster. Okay. Oh, she's done divine healing level 1. Interested in exploring the next level. Okay. Yeah, we're focusing mainly on 1 today. So, right. Okay, so let's share this screen. I'll talk a bit about divine healing now. All right. And feel free to ask your questions at any time. So I started explaining it. It's all about asking, you shall receive. Divine healing is a multi-dimensional healing system. It comes from many different dimensional levels, unlike most healing modalities, which come from one specific school, usually in the higher dimensions. And it's about opening to the grace of the universe and asking for help from the higher self. And it's a very simple, quick, and profound and accurate set of healing tools which can be used on yourself and others. So you can reconnect the spirit at all levels. Divine for self-empowerment. Keys to awakening is probably a better term to use. Amira, who channeled us through, would prefer I didn't use the word enlightenment. That's what we used to use. You can become very conscious with this. I've been using it since 2006 when she and Mary and Roshan channeled us through, and it radically changed my life. It really peeled my very tough ego very rapidly over many years. which is why I teach it. So it got to things which I could never get to with any other therapy. It can allow you to heal very deeply, completely, and easily. The fundamental underlying subconscious programming that creates your present life in the moment. So you become a master of your life. So you can, what enables you to experience a little more joy, fun, and aliveness. Develop and live your dreams. Reconnect your true essence and deliver your gift of service to the world and open to the flow of abundance. I spent most of my time as an alternative therapist barely making a living, living off credit cards because I had a lot of unworthiness and struggling most of the time. And this was the breakthrough of really getting into my core programs of unworthiness and lack of trust and the flow, and that over many years turned my life around. So how do we go and do this? Okay. All right. And if you have any questions, just put your electronic hand up. I'll see it come up. We start by peeling your ego onion. I happen to like red onions, so I put one of these guys up. And the flame of consciousness is our soul, which is pure love. And it creates many layers with the soul contract. There's a lot of you familiar with that, of ego onion, which densifies, and we have to live through this filter of this ego onion. And what divine healing does is that it connects to the higher self up here, just connects to the soul, and we're an expression of the soul with our personality. Your personality and the soul are two separate things. And because the higher self built us, it knows how to peel these layers of the ego onion. And as you peel them, more of the soul essence comes out. The soul is sort of suppressed in its expression initially by our ego, because it's very dense. But as we get free, the power of the soul starts to rise. And once it becomes more powerful in its expression and the restraint of the ego, then you can start to unleash your gifts of service on the world. This takes time, but better than staying stuck. So what we're doing is that we're unleashing our true essence, the pure love that we are, and the specific gift we bring to earth. So you can think of us as, this is all of us. This is our karma, the mud in the pond, and we're diving into the mud of our karma, bringing consciousness to it, and then we are transmuting it into lotuses, into our gifts of service. All right, so it's just a transformational form. We arrived in the mud and we rise as lotuses out of the mud if we work on ourselves. And these tools are designed to help you grow a lot of lotuses so you can share your gifts. So it's about acknowledging all parts of us, especially the parts our ego doesn't want to acknowledge, okay, which is our shadow, our darkness, all our karma. So how did we get here? What's going on? Well, this is a model I use here. This is a source or great spirit or God in a spiritual sense sitting in the 12th dimension. And this is little us sitting in our earth suits in the dense third physical dimension. And so we got here by source, one great soul of this universe. We're ultimately one great part of that one great soul. Densified itself. Okay. All the way down through the dimensions, 11th, 10th, all the way down. In the 5th dimension, we started differentiating into individual souls. Okay. And then we're in the astral plane, the 4th dimension, and then the next level of density was to create a physical body, a seemingly solid body. And for the soul to incarnate and create that body and to receive experience the heavy emotions of a whoops. If you just want to mute Renee.
Yes, of course.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. So thank you. We learn more when we're in a physical body than we ever do when we're not in a physical body. That's why we volunteer to come. And some of you are probably wishing you hadn't put your hand up for this, but you learn the most when you're in a body. You get a bit of a rest afterwards, just so you know. All right, so it's very intense down here, but it's all about learning. There's always a queue of a lot of souls wanting to come in, but there aren't enough bodies to go around. But as you notice, the population's increased a lot on Earth, and that's the reason a lot of souls want to learn. So we're sitting in our little Earth suits here, and we're wrapped in our ego construct, created by our soul contract. And our aim is to dismantle this and to get back to source and consciousness, which is called the ascension process. So most people who are not on the path believe this is all there is, and when you die, you're just dust. Whereas, well, you're all here probably because you probably believe something different, like there's a higher power, which there is. And so divine healing is designed to cut a pathway here, to cut a pathway through the higher dimensions. This is an interference zone made of astral beings who are trying to keep us unconscious, preventing us accessing higher consciousness. So we can feel as separate from Mother, Father, God as much as possible. Okay. And then to have that deep drive in us to return home to source. Okay. So today we're going to punch a hole through this interference zone. We're going to access some of the higher level parts of you so that you can actually bring to yourself some abundance, because this is like a big 3-dimensional projection screen. How many of you guys have seen the Matrix? Put your hands up. Yeah. Well, this is a 3D matrix here. Okay. And it's only a 3-dimensional projection screen. All right. And whatever we bring through us from the higher levels manifests into our reality. So if you want to create abundance in your life, you're not going to get it from this reality because it's just a projection screen. There's actually nothing here to get. But if we can open up to our higher self, get clear emotionally, feel worthy to receive its flow, things are going to come, energy is going to come through us, and it's going to start to manifest as abundance in this reality. There'll be love, money, opportunities, whatever. So by opening up to higher consciousness, that's how we bring abundance to ourselves, and by trusting in that as well. Right. So I'm giving you a bit of structure here, then we're actually going to go and try this out. So what's in the way of creating abundance in your gift of service? Well, when you come into a body and we separate from God, when you're born, 3 core programs are running. Mistrust of God. God dropped us on the 3rd rock from the sun. Unworthiness to be loved by God. We got kicked out of heaven. Must have been bad. And we feel abandoned by God. And each of us has a unique combination of these 3 core separation programs, which forms our personality. Okay. So the key is to clean up all these, and we're working on the mistrust of God today. That's what this webinar is about. So how do we do that? Well, when a separation program, when a layer of the ego onion comes up in your consciousness, most people go into avoidance. They numb out. They work harder, all their addictions trigger because they don't want to feel the pain of it. But we all know that doesn't work too well because this blocked emotion gets stuck and people get sick, manifest diseases because of all that blocked emotion. And then you guys started to wake up as light workers whenever that was. So you become more conscious of your programs, but our ego will naturally want to judge it and feel bad about it. All my separation programs. And that judgment and feeling bad about it actually locks the programs in. So that's not helping much either. It's progress from just complete avoidance. Okay. So what we do with divine healing is the third path. We bring consciousness, feeling consciousness to the program and own it. So we turn into the karmic program rather than turning away from it. And we bring feeling consciousness to it in the body. And we find the origin of where it came from. And the more conscious you can be of a program, the deeper the clearing. Okay? Yeah, Dina, there will be there will be you will get a video link to the YouTube of this if Dina had to leave. So what do we do? How do we do this? How do we bring consciousness to our programs, which is not a natural process? So ego is very emotionally pain avoidant. What we do is this. Imagine this red dot is the fear of stepping into the life you really desire. Okay? All right. I used to work in the corporate world a long time ago in London, in the city. And it came to me I had to leave, which was pretty scary because it was a very good job, very secure. And I had to overcome that fear of stepping into the life I really desire, which is to do what I'm doing now, work for myself and help others. I'm just making money for our shareholders. So we need to have the willingness, desire, and courage to feel our program, to identify the issue. Okay, because what we do is we bring feeling consciousness into the program. Okay. All right. And if you can bring maximum feeling consciousness to a program, that's all the soul wants you to do, to feel the program, whatever it is. Because what you feel, you can heal. Okay. So what we're doing here is we're trying to dismantle the layers of the ego onion. The egos are very aware of what you're up to. So it's going to put a layer of emotional ice around the program. All right. To stop you feeling it. We numb out. I'm sure you've all used that term. Because what you can't feel, you can't heal. And we've learnt in the West to control our emotions with the prefrontal cortex. So when people say, I think I feel this, that means they've got locked out of some of the programs and they've gone into the mind or have stayed in the mind. So what we do with divine healing is that we gently break through the defense mechanisms here. Okay. So we can start to feel the program which the ego is numbing out. Most of the core programs we have are very unconscious until they get triggered. So what happens in training for divine healing is that the overall group energy helps you access these hidden programs. It helps the energy start to move, and grace descends, which is Grace Elohim, one of the 12 Elohim. It starts to unlock all these programs. And then the programs start to clear. The emotional ice melts. And you clean up another layer of the ego onion. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a direct experience of this. Okay, so what I'd like you guys to do, seeing this is an abundance, trust webinar, is that we're going to first off clean up all that interference, disconnecting you from higher consciousness. Okay, so what I want you to do is close your eyes, because then the mind switches off. I want you to close your eyes and sit up straight, and then lean back into more feminine. Lean forward. The mind is going to try and left brain's trying to cut in and understand this. Okay, it's very important to close your eyes so that the mind switches off. Otherwise, it's just going to get in your way. So we're relaxing into the more feminine space here. And I want you to focus on your gift of service, whatever that is, however much it's clear to you. If you're not sure what it is, focus on becoming aware of what it is, okay? Wherever you are in your process here. Okay. Right. Welcome, Gila and Lisa. It's giving you the ability to talk here. If you want to join us in the main room, you can just say yes to being a panelist, which allows the video to be switched on only if you want to, or you can message me in the chat. All right, so I want you to focus on your gift of service in your heart as if it's already done. Don't worry about how you're going to get there. Okay, this is how we create, this is how we manifest things in this reality. And it's going to trigger the ego, which is why we're doing this. So it has to be something that's really genuine and heartfelt for you that we're going to do here. And you focus on it as if it's already done. Don't worry about all the steps to get there. Let the universe figure that out for you. And be aware of all the noise the ego starts to make. Say, oh, you can't do that, or you're not worthy of that. Don't even think about that, let alone do it. Just be aware of all the ego noise. What we're going to do is we're going to start to trigger the ego to bring out its hidden layers of its ego onion that's trying to stop you. Then we're going to clear some of those programs because it'll try and keep them in your subconscious. But when you start focusing on where you're going to go, we're going to trigger it very deliberately. So you're going to see and feel some interesting programs come up. Okay. So breathe into that vision or feeling or both in your heart as if it's already done. Your body might start to move around, and also it's going to trigger some of the interference patterns, which are holding the program of lack of trust, lack of abundance, wherever that is for you, so we can start to clear out these energy interference beings. So the first group of beings we're going to clear are called earthbound souls. These are beings who have left the body and they have similar goals as you. Okay. And they are living vicariously through you. And they're trying to trigger the negative emotions around abundance. So we're going to clear some of those now and do it quietly. So just be aware if things are moving in your body, on your body, or in your field. So we're going to release some of these beings. Okay. I'm just going to do this quietly now, but you'll feel something happening. Shift as these beings leave. We thank the angels for their help and assistance with us. Your body might move around, you might burp, that's fine. Another little breath. Now we're going to address some extraterrestrial beings who've been hanging out with us. I'm just interested to see how we work at the human level because of the extreme range of emotions here. I'm going to clean them out now, okay? Because the very fact of them observing you, what it does is basically it changes the nature of your reality. It's the law of relativity. I'm going to clean them out now quietly. Okay, feel the shift as they leave. Now we're going to release discarnates, entities, and attachments, all the other lower astral plane beings here, holding your programs in place. How they're leaving now. Feel the shift. Making sure they don't come back. Okay, that's done. Okay, staying focused on your gift of service in your heart. Right. So now what we're going to do, so we're going to see, well, we've got this interference out of the way. We're going to see what are called we're going to do what's called a main low frequency chart in divine healing. It's one of 26 charts in level 1. So breathing through your mouth so you can feel in your body. Okay. Breathe in the mouth so you can feel in your body. As you focus on your gift of service, see what feeling comes up and just acknowledge it, whatever it is, and bring as much consciousness as you can to it, because we're going to clear that layer of programming coming up. Breathing through the mouth is important. If you breathe through the nose, you stay in your head, which is not helping us. Divine healing is all that feeling in the body, the program, because that's you're halfway home to clearing it. Okay. Become aware of how this program operates in your life. It could be feeling unworthy or feeling bad or despairing, whatever it is. Just accept it for whatever it is. And be aware where it comes from. It might have come from this lifetime, might be coming from a past life. Okay. Into all aspects of this feeling, now what you're doing is you're breathing your feeling consciousness into that red ball of energy, as I showed you in the presentation. Rather than turning away from it, breathe all the way into whatever is in there. And dropping deeper into the feeling, expanding into it. This is how we transmute it. And feel whatever emotions are coming up. This is all part of the ego construct starting to dissolve, peeling a layer of the ego onion. I'm aware of any attachment you have to holding on to this, or the ego has to holding on to this. Any feelings of being bad for having it. Any all judgment around it. And you could be feeling, oh, I've done lots of work. I should be clear of this thing now. Whatever is there, just be honest. The more you can open to it, the more it can integrate and heal. So whatever layer is ready will come up, and only as much as you can handle turns up when we do these sort of things. Whatever's there is what you meet to work with. Make sure you breathe into that energy of the program as much as you can. And I want everyone to switch your microphones on because we're going to do this command code. I'm going to command the higher self to clear this layer for you. It's more powerful in a group if we can hear each other. It's very supportive of each other when we do it as a group. Okay. It amplifies it enormously when we speak together. Okay. The effect on everybody. Okay. So if you want to see the command code, I've got it up on the screen here. Or you can just keep your eyes closed. I'm going to read it to you in bite-sized chunks. So we're working with the Ascended Master Saint Germain here. Okay, so repeat after me with reverence and presence. It's not just words, you're commanding the universe here. Okay, so repeat after me. We command Saint Germain.
We command
Saint Germain
To pour the purple flame.
To pour the purple flame
Through the aura and subtle bodies.
through the aura
subtle bodies.
To burn away all low frequency energies.
To burn away all the frequencies and energies
That we have discovered.
that we have discovered,
So that new higher level vibrations.
so that new higher level
vibrations
Can be accessed, accepted, and encoded.
can be accessed,
accepted, and encoded.
So Saint Germain's going to do his thing. We always pause between parts of the command code. Okay. Now, next, Saint Germain and higher self.
Saint Germain.
Yourself.
Please burn out in one go.
please burn out
Please burn out in one go.
Go.
100% the core issue
100%
100% core issue
through all levels and dimensions.
through all
levels and dimensions.
So a little pause there to let Saint Germain do that. We don't rush in divine healing. The energy will sort of be busy for a while. It sort of calms down, then we do the next one. 100% the original cause
100%
100% the original cause
through all levels and dimensions.
through all levels
through
and
all levels and dimensions.
dimensions.
Little pause there. Be present in your body by breathing into it as we do each one of these. You feel that program start to dissolve. 100% the source of its power through all levels and dimensions.
100%.
100% the source of its power
through
for
all
all
levels
levels
and
and
dimensions.
dimensions.
100% all energy attached
100%
And all energy attached through all levels and
through all levels and
dimensions.
dimensions.
Levels and dimensions.
All levels and dimensions.
100% all of its effects
100% all of its
And all of its effects through
through all
all
levels and
levels and
dimensions.
All levels and dimensions.
dimensions.
Levels and dimensions.
Pause there. Let me say thank you. Thank you opens gratitude from the heart. It cuts through the ego and connects us to
Thank
source.
you.
Thank you.
And that actually brings, creates miracles. Okay. If you genuinely express thanks each day, watch what happens. Some interesting things start to turn up. You feel the shift. Best time to express gratitude is at sunset. That really amplifies the shift from light to dark, really amplifies the power of it. You're thanking the universe for that. Okay. So just let that settle. Clear that program out. Now, a lot of what we go through down here comes from past lives, unresolved past life issues.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want you to do is to close your eyes again and keep breathing through your mouth and breathe into your body and be aware of any past life connections. They'll seem like little strands of light going out your back, time-space continuum. Become aware of any past life programs associated with blocking the manifestation of your gift of service. Could be 2 or 3 of them. What we're doing is we're bringing consciousness to it. Okay. We're going to use this past life death chart, a variation on it. Doesn't mean you had deaths in the past around this particular issue. Okay, but we're going to use this chart to transmute those past lives blocking you. Rather than past life deaths, we're going to say just traumatic lifetimes. Divine healing is all about intention. Okay? What's happening is the past life files are opening in your fields. Yeah, to be clear. Okay. Be aware of any emotions that come up. Right? And there'll be beings from those lifetimes which may have appeared as well. You may feel the presence around you. Because they're going to get released when you do this. Okay, repeat after me. Higher self, please clear, heal, and integrate
Higher
Higher
self.
self, please clear, heal, and integrate
all these files and memories,
All these
files and memories,
including all cellular memories,
including all
including all cellular
cellular
memories,
the DNA,
the DNA,
DNA,
and the subatomic levels.
and subatomic levels.
I am now ready to heal
I am now ready to
am
heal
now ready to heal
all traumatic lifetimes
all
all
traumatic
traumatic
lifetimes
lifetimes
at all levels and dimensions,
at
at
all
all
levels
levels and dimensions,
all time frames,
all
all
time
time frames,
realities, and universes.
realities.
realities, and universes.
So we pause here and let that happen. Sort of feel energy moving around. You might feel a bit shivery. I feel a bit shivery from that. Might want to yawn. I definitely want to yawn after that. Negative energy releasing. Okay, and the energy sort of calms down. Do the next one. I command
I command
that any soul fragments
that any soul fragments
held with these memories
held with these memories
are now returned to me,
are now returned to me,
now return to me,
fully whole and intact,
fully whole and
whole
intact,
and intact,
as appropriate.
As
as
appropriate.
appropriate.
I welcome these soul fragments back.
I
I
welcome.
welcome these soul fragments
fragments back.
We pause there. Okay. I command that the whole holographic matrix
I command.
I command that the whole holographic matrix
be repaired
Be repaired
and
through all layers and levels,
through all
all
layers
layers and levels,
All levels, layers, and
and then brought into full alignment,
your
and brought into full alignment,
and brought into full alignment,
integration,
integration,
and balance
and
balance,
to allow for wholeness to emerge.
to
to
allow
allow for wholeness to emerge.
There'll be a bit of a pause here while that happens. We say thank you. And you're going to mean it.
thank you.
Thank you.
And embrace the shift.
I embrace the
All those past lives have moved, been removed. The past life files have been dissolved. And those beings who are associated with those files will be leaving as well, because it frees them as well. Okay. This is quite strong as we dismantle the ego. So we need to do a little bit of integration work. Okay, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to use an energetic nutrition. So we go back up to here, to this end chart. All right. So this is based on the understanding that all physical things have their origin in spirit. So we can ask spirit to download a nutritional element into the body. This is the premise that allows breatharians to survive. So we're going to pick a column A to D, but letters are a bit tricky, so just pick a number 1 to 4. So close your eyes. Your higher self's going to give, this is called number mapping. The higher self's going to give you a number. first number that comes in your head is the correct one and write it down. So I'm going to I say to you, pick a number 1 to 4, and the first one there, you write it down, okay? So everyone pick a number 1 to 4, write that down. Okay, so we're going to pick with number mapping. You've got a 1, you've got an amino acid. 2 is essential fatty acids. 3 is minerals. 4 is vitamins. Okay. So those of you who got 1, which is A, amino acids. Okay. Close your eyes and just follow what I say. Pick a number 1 to 26 and write down the first number that comes to you. And then note down what it is. Say it's 13. It's isoleucine will be the amino acid whose frequency we're going to infuse to integrate the past 2 charts.
Do I also need something
Whatever
else?
that is. Don't think about it too much, okay? You don't have to be able to understand what these are or even pronounce them, let alone know what effect they have. Higher self knows exactly what they are, and so it's guiding you here.
Is it 1 through 10? 11 to 15.
Those of you got 2, which is B, essential fatty acids, close your eyes, leaning back into the feminine, and just follow my command. Pick a number 1 to 20, first one that drops into your head. That's the correct one. Anything else is just the ego messing with you. And write down the particular essential fatty acid that you got. So all of this is going to what we call the divine healing stack. It's a stack of information, intentional information that you're putting together, which we're going to use, you're going to use to clear this program. If you got 3, close your eyes and just follow what I say. Pick a number 1 to 22 and write it down, and then look at which mineral you need infused here. Those of you who got 4, which is D, which is vitamins, close your eyes and pick a number 1 to 27. Write that down and look up the vitamin here on the chart. That's what you need.
Was it 17 that 17, B6?
Yeah, vitamin B6. You don't have to know what they're going to do. That doesn't matter. It's just the higher self is guiding you here. All right. So that information of whatever nutritional element you picked has gone into the divine healing stack, just waiting for you to do something with it. You don't even have to remember the name of it. As long as your intention was that's the one I'm going to use, it'll work. So now we're going to get the higher self to encode this stuff. So everyone say it with me. Higher self, please encode this nutrient.
Higher self, please encode B6.
This nutrient.
In the
Iodine?
perfect balance that is required.
Is required.
That is required.
That is required.
And clear and align
And clear and align
all pathways
All
all
pathways.
pathways
for maximum assimilation,
For
for maximum assimilation,
absorption,
absorption,
and utilization.
and
and utilization.
So this thing is coming down from above, the higher self coming into your pranic tube. It's like a sine wave, and it's wiggling down. It's going to propagate in all directions radially, and it's going to help integrate all that you just did. And you feel the shift. You're doing great. Okay. So we're doing that's a bit of integration before we're done. Okay, just give me another minute just to assimilate, integrate all that. Okay, let's have a little feedback on how people did with that, just how you experienced that process. You just
Well,
put your
that was
hand up.
interesting. Can I
Yeah,
share?
so what happened for you, Renee?
Well, when you were early in this practice, I started to burp. That's how I know I'm processing.
That's a good sign. Yep, it's coming
And
out.
then I got a flash, much further along that I was drowned as a witch,
Yep,
in Europe. I was drowned, and it was my brother who drowned me.
yep. Is he with you this time? Your brother?
No, he's not talking to me now.
Not talking to you now.
I
Okay.
had to do the same thing,
Yeah,
cut me out of his life just as well.
yeah.
He's an alcoholic. It's okay.
And how are you feeling now since we started?
Lighter and well, just a lot lighter. I have a thyroid issue, and the nutrient that I was missing was iodine, so that fits perfect.
Well, there you go. So the high self knows exactly what you need.
I'm a nurse, so I understand that, and that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm
There's a,
impressed.
there's a divine order to this whole thing. So
Yeah, amazing.
just got to listen to. All right. Who else would like to share? Just put your hands up. I want to hear how you're doing. Lisa, you have to speak up a little bit.
Is it me?
Yeah, I got you. You're on. How,
Oh, okay.
how's that?
Yeah, I started yawning, and that's a sign that I'm releasing. Um, I got really uncomfortable when I started thinking because I'm a musician and I've never been able to create the dream of playing out very much.
Yeah,
Um, Even though I did tour for like 4 years, but I did not enjoy it. It was not with the right band.
yeah,
But when I was thinking about performing, I got really antsy. It's like I could not sit still. It's like really uncomfortable. But then when I started thinking about recording and just recording my own music, I got a lot calmer. So I'm not sure if I mean I enjoy playing out, and I haven't been able to create that for myself. So I'm not real clear about where I stand with music in terms of my purpose. So um, and then I also do a lot of healing work. So I'm more successful at that.
yeah.
But
Well, maybe music is a hobby and healing is the main thing you do.
yeah, it could be. Yeah,
Yeah.
I I
Music
do.
heals people.
Excuse
It's what?
me.
Music heals people. Like if you're happy, sad, everybody goes to music. So there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Yeah,
it does. And that was really all I really want when I was younger. That was just I was very passionate. I mean, the I was depressed until I went to music school. In my late 20s, I went to music school and my depression lifted completely.
or you're clearly doing the right thing. So it sounds like you can evolve it into some sort of healing tool, maybe.
Yeah.
Frequency. Do
Well,
you
yeah,
know music?
I've been working with tuning forks.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I don't know. It could be that, but I still would like to do some sort of performing or creating with music.
yeah. Well,
And
you
so,
can still do that, and by doing the other things as well, doing the
yeah.
healing. Okay. I mean, it's a very precarious existence trying to become a professional musician long term, isn't it?
It's very difficult. Yeah. And I didn't enjoy being on the road. I hated it. I just want to play locally. That's all. Just,
Yeah. Well, then do that. Just try out the things that where you're not on the road, which is a lot of work. And
yeah. No, I hated it.
yeah, yeah. So the way to decide what to do is what we call following the spiritual signature. It's where you try on the different ideas. It could be playing at a local pub, once a month or whatever, or once a week,
Well,
once a week.
I've had been the problem. That's what we were trying to do. But the bands always seem to fall apart before we can get them out there playing. So there's something going on there.
Yeah,
Um, you know, I just want to play out some. I don't really want to do it all the time.
yeah. And try the recording as well, your own recording.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start. I think I'm going to do that next.
Yeah, and see how that goes. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, but you just try ideas on in your heart. Whatever opens the heart the most is the next thing to do, and you'll probably find it works okay. Or okay,
Yeah.
All right. So just keep working at it. If you watch the video replay, you can go deeper. Keep clearing the stuff.
Yeah, I had a hard time getting on, so I need to go back and listen to the beginning.
Yeah. I gave a lot more structure at the beginning on how it works.
Okay.
All right. Who else would like to share their experience of that? Anyone else? Put your hand up if you want to. Okay, thanks, Doug. Yeah, you had to leave. Okay, no other feedback from anybody? I know some of you guys are in the office at work and in North America. So, all right, I'll tell you a bit more about divine healing. Okay. Let's, so, um, so, okay, where's my presentation? Where's it gone? There it is. Okay. Okay. I need the manual. Let's talk about the manual. All right, so divine healing, this is level one, the level one manual you can see here, which is what we've been using. It was all about empowering yourself and transforming your DNA. This is a DNA spiral here. And it consists of 26 charts here. And it's about, when you're interested in coming to the training, we teach you all 26 charts, and we do pretty much what we're doing now, but in more depth. Today we did I cleared the interferences, being stopping your connection to the higher self, because if you have interferences, you're not going to get right answers. Then we did main low frequency programs, blocking your flow of abundance, and gift of service. Then we used the past life death chart to clear past life issues blocking the flow.
Wow.
And then we did nutrition to integrate. So the way this works is that we basically follow the spiritual signature, what opens the heart the most for the group collectively, and we learn all these charts. We work on chakras, disconnection from God, fears and phobias. This is the big chart. Key psychological conflicts, psychological reversals, we call them, that are blocking you. Work on sabotages, traumas. Okay. Subtle bodies. So basically what I do is I explain every chart, this experiential learning. And if it's a simple chart, I just do the command. I take you through just like I've done now, but in more depth. And we clear the issues. If it's more complex, then I pick someone who's to be a guinea pig. I demonstrate on them how the chart works. Some of them are more complex. And then you pair off with a partner who you get drawn to. You always get the right person. And you give and receive that treatment. And the teaching and assistance team, they come around. We put you in breakout rooms in Zoom, so you have digital privacy, and you give and receive the treatments. So you learn the charts. And you come back, and then we go and do another one. So that's what we do for 4 days when we do this. So basically, you get a massive healing process, 4-day healing intensive, plus you learn how to do it. And so you have a tool that you can use on yourself to clear whatever blockages are to your manifesting whatever your gift of service is. Plus, you can also work on others as well. And this works in person and online, as you can see, because there is no real distance, really, to one great soul, just a perception of distance. So it's a very experiential training, and it's very powerful. It changed my life, which is why I teach it.
So this can be done online, all of it?
It can all be done online. Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the practitioners work on Zoom because they have clients all over the world. Yeah.
Oh.
You can do it in person as well if you like, but
So the training is not in Europe?
pardon?
The training is not in Europe?
Well, I'm based outside London, England, okay, which is where I'd be teaching it from. Okay, so we time it so that I start teaching at 12:30 UK time, which is 7:30 Eastern.
Perfect.
4:30 a.m. Pacific, because I can't teach beyond 8:30 p.m. I've tried it. That's my sweet spot. So basically, we cover west coast of North America all the way out to Russia, or Middle East, sometimes India. So it's
Wow.
1:30 p.m. in Europe, Central European time. Sometimes we get people in Australia and Asia now
Right.
as well, but it's designed from North America all the way across to Eastern Europe.
I see.
And it's all on Zoom. Okay. You just need a private space where you can do this, not have family interrupting or kids or animals. And it's run over 4 days. We do approximately four 1.5 hour sessions, and there's two initial 20-minute breaks. Then we have a 60-minute meal break because these are 3 sessions: 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you have time to have a rest or feed the kids if they're around, but it's better if the kids are actually looked after by someone else, so you're not distracted. Okay. And so it is a healing intensive. It's quite powerful. And if you're interested in coming, you can find out more at divinehealingtraining.com. Yeah. The fee is £571. It's about $685, but the exchange rate changes a lot, so you'd have to check that. And the deposit is £193, or about $235, and that's included in this fee here. So basically, you leave with a tool that can really transform your life. It was the one that saved me because it really dissolved a lot of deep programs. Or you can have, and the training means that you can work on yourself, which saves a lot of money in private sessions. You can clean out about 80% of your issues yourself with us. The other 20%, you'll need someone in the class to work on you to hold space, to go deeper. But we do have private sessions from my team.
I'm still burping.
Yeah, good. See, it works. So free up your life at divinehealing.com if you want to book private sessions. You can do about 5 or 6 private sessions, and actually that's about the cost of the training. So you bet it's more cost effective to do the training if you're drawn to it. Okay, so
What was the cost again?
it's about $690. Okay.
Okay.
£571, but it depends on the exchange rate, but it's priced in pounds because we're based in England.
For 4 days?
For 4 days, yeah.
Wow, I wish I could do it. I can't, that time won't work for me, but that's very reasonable.
Yeah, well, we try and keep it reasonable. But are you on our mailing list?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we'll have another one probably in April or May. We run it twice a year.
Oh, it's gonna be that far off, huh? You're not gonna do any in the winter, because that's when I'm more available.
Yeah, it's quieter for us in winter. So
Yeah.
So it's October and then April?
probably April, May will be the next one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
So any questions on the training or anything which we did today? Floor's open, guys.
Would we be able to get, you said there's going to be a video, but would we be able to get a copy of that Saint Germain, the meditation that we did to expel?
Yeah. Well, you'll get a video, and you'll see everything you just saw on the screen will be available to you. Okay. So the video will be out in a few days once we've processed it. Okay.
Okay.
So it's just it holds the whole transmission. It's very powerful. So it's important you're not driving a car or anything when you're doing this.
Right.
On machinery, you need to actually be in a sacred space because it's very strong, this.
Oh.
Okay. The healing energy of this.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Okay. Anyone else want to give any feedback or questions while I'm here before we go? Because we've got more time.
So I guess when you think of the onion, I'm very familiar with healing. I do something called Rising Star healing, but so this is something that sticks because it's peeling a layer down.
Once it's gone, Renee. It's like often it's hard to remember what the program was. It's just gone and you feel better. That's how clean this lasers the
Yeah.
program out. And
I
it's
had
yeah,
I had a collapsed lung last year from all the respiratory stuff that's been going on, and it's still kind of weak. And I think that when I got the flash of what had happened, where I was I was drowned, I realized that and then my lungs just kind of got lighter. You know, I had more capacity to breathe.
Yeah. Well, you must have had a pretty serious past life issue come up if you've got a collapsed lung, because the cellular memory from what's happened in the past is activated in the present.
Yeah,
That's what's happened, I'd say.
yeah, pretty interesting.
So
So
is the training that you're doing in October, is that for like a certain just one level, or are there more levels to this?
yeah, this is level 1 out of 5 levels. Okay.
Oh, it's 5 levels. I
Each
thought it was three.
level, yeah, there are 5 levels. When Almira channeled us with the other two, they thought there's only one level, but then a level 2 started turning up. I mean, this level is all about self-empowerment, to move from feeling like a victim of life,
Mhm.
the matrix or your ego or whoever. And then level 2 is about clearing the body so you can bring higher consciousness into the body. Level 3 is about self-love. Level 4 is about connecting to the divine. Okay, and level 5 is why mirrors very powerful tools for clearing very deep programming, okay, around relationships and abuse and all sorts of other stuff. So yeah, they build on each other, and every time you do a level, it's a transmission, and you activate your lower levels to become more powerful. So it's more about a becoming this work. Okay, you become it. All right, it's an activation into the work.
Fascinating.
So you're aligned with the higher self much more, which means life flows more gracefully. Okay.
Hmm.
Anything else, people? Any other questions? No. Lisa, are you trying to say something? Oh,
So can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
After you do the 5 levels, are you a practitioner and you can work with other people, or how does that work?
First level, you can, with a bit of practice on each other in the class, you can go and work on other people. Yeah. You don't have to do all 5 to practice. Level
So
one's
I
pretty
could
powerful.
integrate level 1 into the work that I do now, just
Yeah.
add it in. Yeah.
You can add it on to whatever you're doing now.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's very similar, actually. What I do now is very similar to what you're doing, but I think you go deeper. So
Yeah, this is very deep, this stuff.
Pretty
It
fascinating.
can be like when you do a session, like the programs are gone and the client doesn't remember a thing that happened. They just feel so much better. It's like even the memory of it's gone.
That's good because then they don't talk about it.
And they talk about it. So they talk about it, they go and create it again. So
Right.
we're trying not to create it again.
Right.
yeah, I've experienced that. It's like you think about the incident, and it's like there's no emotion attached to it. It's just like
It's an
it's just
emotionless movie. You're watching a movie and there's none of the pain associated with it.
right. It's just completely blank.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a true healing.
Yeah. So this is because the higher self literally, as long as you felt enough of it, it will laser it out and it's just gone, completely gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a solution to getting home.
Interesting.
Okay.
Right. Thank you, David.
All
Yeah.
right.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Anyone else got any other questions? Otherwise, we'll call it a day.
No,
No? Okay. All right. Thank you, people.
thank you.
Video will be out in a few days. If you're interested in coming, you're most welcome. Any further questions, just email me or Antonia. For some of you have been in contact with Antonia, our training coordinator, because she's one of our training teachers for this, so she knows this pretty well. All right. Maybe we'll see you on the training. Hope you enjoyed that. Okay.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.